Again for joining me here at Bad Skadooby Gaming. Put up a like, subscribe, and as we continue to go through Khazan the Berserker, we're at the heart of Pelos. We just finished that last section, and now we're diving into here. So let's get this witch at the witch's castle and rock and roll. Put up a like, subscribe. Bad Skadooby Gaming.
Osman, are you really still alive?
We must find Trocker. She is our only lead.
I don't know if I like this armor, but we'll see. Yeah.
If we start searching the village, we should find her.
Basically, it is the Furious gear. Let's see what it's called here. You know, it's just covering up the gear that I have with that new update that we got a couple weeks ago. Furious Bandit, I think it's called. I don't even have a top. Alright. I mean, it's okay, you know. I like the mask. Anyway, let's get going. We're going to change it up next time around. This is another area that I did a lot of farming in my first playthrough, because you get a lot of Spirit of Advocacy here.
Strange. The chaos in the ones.
You know, you get this one here. Plus those guys are super easy to get Lacrima, these guys. And then there's another one that you can summon. And then you just go up here, grab this guy. And then just grab this guy. I mean, I just made almost 40,000 amongst those 4 guys. And then if you want to whack this guy, you can. That's 1,400. Not that much. And then you go through here, but before that, we're going to fight this elite enemy over here. This guy's burning up over here. And this is another guy, you know, you can just grab the Lacrima. And elite enemies back here, and look, you got more Spirit of Advocacies, you know. Just whittle him away. I think he was worth a lot. Alright, and then you can hit all these. You can farm all these guys here. Once you defeat, you know, the elite enemy. Alright, let's go further. Can't jump down over here or anything. It's Dead Space. You ever play that game, Dead Space? Amazing. Yeah, I never did a video on that game. I must have played that game like a dozen times. And then they remade it. And the remake is absolutely spectacular. And then they have parts 2 and 3, you know, that you can find on the PlayStation 3 or 4 or whatever. And those are phenomenal. That whole series is amazing. Demonstrated. Yeah, maybe I'll do a walkthrough on that next. There really isn't any other new games out right now. I did a new game. I think I in New Game Plus with it. Oh, let me put on my lantern. Just in case these guys respawn. Ooh, look at Slippery Boy here. Come on. Jeez. Another one coming. And those guys are all worth 7,000. Crazy. We'll fight this witch. She was not easy in the first playthrough. You know, when you're still leveling up and you're trying to figure out your play style and all that good stuff, you know. I've always chosen the spear, even with Dark Soul. Anything that has a far reach always seems to be the best, so, in these games. Never liked big, heavy weapons. I always like to be light and just put on a lot of armor, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, I just made 14,000. Those two guys, and then this just gave me another 44,000. And like I said, don't worry about your lacrima losing it, because you can use that tear stone and just call it back, which is a cool feature. Alright, so onward we go. I think it's over here. No, maybe not. Alright, here we go. All I do on those guys is backstep. You hit the X button and you backstep, see? And then you hit the triangle button and you go forward. That's all you do. Backstep forward. You got to do it kind of simultaneously, otherwise you won't jump forward. Yeah, I knew this guy was going to cause trouble. There, dude. Might as well get that. Alright, now I got quite a bit of lacrima. Alright, we're going to shoot some of these guys. They won't give me any problems. You can't lock onto this guy, that's what's funny. Same with this guy, you can't lock on him. Ooh, he's not going to be able to get. I don't know what he's doing. Hi. by. So you might as well take them out, you know, while you can, because they're a pain, dude.
Vile witch! Why did you come back here? Go
Another
away and leave us in peace.
44,000. But we'll rest here, and then we'll take those guys out again. You know, just right here. Maybe. All right. Here we are at the Submerged Village, and we'll see you here next time. Put up a like, subscribe. Bad Skadooby Gaming. Thanks for watching.